Hi Virgo, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com, and this is your monthly forecast for July 2015. Virgos, it's quite an exciting month. We have two full moons and we begin the month with a beautiful Venus that is conjuncting with Jupiter in Leo, and this is happening in a part of your chart that has to do with behind the scenes activities, and Venus is spending some time in hibernation over here, and this is a time which is all about contemplation. It's all about going inward, rewinding, looking at the things that have got done. But however, that does not mean that Venus is not going to be bringing about any love and excitement in your life. But it does mean that your affection is expressed behind closed doors. It also speaks about secrets, it speaks about whispers, it speaks about attraction that is there, which is expressed really behind the doors. At times it also speaks about clandestine affairs, it speaks about relationships that are not really approved in the society, or it can also be at times it speaks about endings, it speaks about relationship concerns, and a certain amount of wishfulness that is there with this aspect. You could be keeping your personal and your social connections quite secretive. You could be feeling very private, Virgos. You would not be wanting to share your feelings with everybody. It's all very behind the scenes and kept very low-key, very private, very away from prying eyes. It also indicates that you're not as yet ready to talk about the love of your life, or you're not really ready to share with everybody the person you're in relationship with, and this unfortunately can somewhat cause a lot of loneliness in you, and it can bring about some amount of frustration as well with you. Now Jupiter also, when it transits this part of the house, it's behind the scenes activities, and it just is a time wherein that you need to be getting rid of self-destructive patterns that are there in your lives. They can be addictions, they can be patterns. If you're in an addictive relationship which really has no there is no commitment, or it's not a closed loop with that particular relationship, yet it feels very addictive, so maybe there is something that you need to be doing about it. And it speaks about deep-seated fears, it speaks about deeply ingrained tendencies towards guilt, and you could be thinking about past issues, and you could just be feeling really guilty, and out of that guilt could be stemming all these feelings and wanting to make a relationship work, which really could have done its due time. And it's a good time, Virgos, for charity, giving anonymously, contributing to altruistic endeavors. It's also a time to be helping others without expecting any kind of a reward. And some of you, I would say for a lot of you, meditation retreats are going to be really helpful. And if you are not into those sort of things, then it's a good time to be getting away, going into the nature, just spending some quiet time with in the countryside, and just being by yourself. It's really a time to be unplugging your telephone. It's a time to be switching off the television and staying away from your laptop and just unplugging yourself completely. Now Mercury is going to be conjuncting Mars, and then it goes and opposes Pluto, and all this excitement is happening first in the 11th house, and then the opposition happens in a part of your chart that is about your love, creativity, and children. So Mercury transiting, conjuncting Mars is happening in your part of your chart that speaks about groups of people. It speaks about your joint. So a lot of conversations, maybe you could be creating forums, maybe you could be participating in a lot of forums and conferences, and you could be ideating as to how it is that you can, the goal seems to be a common goal as to how it is that you make things better, how it is that you make the organization or the place where you work, or the jointly effort where you're putting in to make the place a far more better place, how it is that you make it more conducive for everybody. You could be getting together with people and discussing and ideating over here, and a lot of focus over there, and with Pluto highlighting your creativity and your children and the love area is just going to be bringing about a lot of focus on how it is that you need to be maybe giving more direction to your kids, and maybe finding more creative ways to be spending more time with your family. Because for some of you who have been having, or who have been rather been battling, maybe if it has to do with your special partner or your spouse or your lover or your friend, and you could be just have been battling issues which have to do with, which are relationship oriented, and you could find yourself you could have found yourself being quite obsessed in the past, and this is a time that you will get a sort of a breather. Virgos, it's going to be a good time for you to be transforming your relationships and get more connected to your hobbies that you want to pursue, what you enjoy more than anything else. But you may have a hard time letting loose of when you have the chance. Now around mid-month we have Uranus that is going retrograde in a part of your chart that has to do with intimacy issues, and it has to do with joint resources. Now the interesting thing about a Uranus retrograde, unlike a Saturn, is wherein a Saturn tends to come and slow you down and it makes you look more inwardly, and generally it stalls the things. Uranus tends to come and it intensifies everything. So there's going to be an entire kind of a tussle as far as freedom is concerned, and there's the rebellion is going to be quite pronounced over here, and you're going to be having a strong sense of intuition as to what is it you should be doing with the current situation. So go with your gut, Virgos, this point of time. Outwardly, a lot of you may seem to conform, but in reality it could be that you are very high strung and you're trying to suppress all the emotions, Virgo. So try not to get too high strung, and try not to sort of suppress yourself too much. Try and vent at in equal measures regularly, be it with a therapist, be it with your closest friend or a confidant, and try not to sort of, because this kind of suppression of emotions or repression of emotions can just manifest into some form of ailment for you. And this is a time wherein that it can be that you may realize that you are financially dependent on your partner, and it can be that the shared resources at this point of time come more into focus, and it's all about alimony, it's about taxes, loans, and so on and so forth. And at times these things can sort of throw you out of balance. It's also a time wherein it could interfere with your pursuit of pleasure, and it's also a time wherein that you may find that you require extra money to spend, as well as depending on others for support. Now this position can also indicate a period of uncertainty surrounding the intimate relationships that are there, or some experimentation that could be happening with your sexuality. So overall, seems like quite an interesting month for you, Virgos. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.